Hi guys, so I've actually made thousands of dollars over the years through different survey websites. Taking surveys online is one of my favorite ways to make some extra money, and on this channel I do like sharing things that I've tried myself to make different money. So I wanted to show you one of the main websites I've used to make that extra money, and it's called PaidViewpoint. So I'll go through exactly how to sign up, exactly how you earn money, any tips and tricks I have to help you maximize your own earnings, how withdrawing money works, and then I'll of course show you the payment proof. So what exactly is PaidViewpoint? It is a survey website. It's really similar to American Consumer Opinion or Survey Junkie if you've tried either of those. Basically, they pay you money for sharing your opinion on different products and services. Pretty standard. PaidViewpoint has been around since I believe 2012, so it pretty much makes it an OG. So let's go through exactly how to sign up. So you can just go to their homepage. I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested. You go to the homepage, click register, and then this will pop up. You can create your account and do the password, and then you can confirm your email. So there is no activation bonus code. I've had people ask me about that. I think they used to use that in the past. I've also looked for bonus codes online, and it seems like a lot of those aren't active anymore. So no bonus code. You don't need one of those to sign up. To actually sign up for PaidViewpoint, you need to be at least 13 years or older. As far as I know, PaidViewpoint is open to people worldwide, but I do know that they have the most surveys available for people in the US, Canada, the UK, and Australia. So once you sign up and of course confirm your email, you'll be able to fill out your profile and enter in any demographics info, and then you should be able to start taking surveys after that. So I will show you what the dashboard looks like. Once you have an account, your dashboard would look like this. So this is where you can see your earnings. That's your demographics section. We'll get into trait score later, and you can see any friends that you've signed up, and then of course the settings. So how exactly do you earn money? So of course you do take surveys, but it's a little bit different from other survey websites because there's different types of surveys on PaidViewpoint, and there's actually a way where you can increase your earnings per survey. So this is where we're going to talk about the trait score. So you can go here to your trait score. You start out with pretty much 0. So as you take surveys and you're consistent with your answers, you will earn basically points for your trait score. And your goal for your trait score is to get it above 9,000 or more. Once you get it above 9,000 for the regular surveys, you'll actually earn more per survey. So there you go. That's your first mission, getting your trait score up. So like I mentioned, there's 2 types of surveys on PaidViewpoint. The first one, it's called trait surveys. So these act as ways to increase your trait score, and it also acts as screener for other surveys. They're really, really short, usually about a minute long. They'll ask you some demographic questions, usually things that you've already filled out on your profile, like how much you earn, and also what kind of job you have. And then sometimes they will ask if you make certain purchasing decisions about certain categories of products, like if you buy pasta regularly, for example. And then the second type of survey is just the regular surveys that we've all heard of. PaidViewpoint calls them business surveys. It's basically where they ask you about a specific product or service and what you think about it, and then you just give your opinion and you can earn money that way. So for both of these types of surveys, you earn money for both of them. So even if you end up getting quote unquote screened out, or you don't get a survey after doing a screener survey, you still get money for taking that trait survey / screener survey. Another type of way to earn money is through referrals. If you refer a friend, you can earn I think a portion of their earnings that they receive from business surveys. I think up to like $25, so that's also an option. So I want to also talk about tips and tricks for earning more money. So the main way, like I mentioned before, to earn more money per survey is getting your trait score up. It takes a little bit. It won't be instantaneous, but make sure you keep going with it and you keep being consistent with your answers to help increase that trait score. Since a lot of the questions on the trait surveys do kind of coincide with stuff that you put in your demographics. If your demographics ever change, make sure you go into the demographics section and change that to keep that up to date, to make sure when you take those surveys that your answers will be consistent. So the next thing that you can do to earn more money on PaidViewpoint is by making sure your alerts are set up. So you can choose email or text, and they will text you whenever or email you, of course, if there is a business survey that you can take. And I don't have an email to show you now, but for PaidViewpoint, whenever I get an email, they say something like, if you take the survey within the next 3 hours, you'll earn this amount. but if you take it after that, you'll only earn this. So the faster you take it from when you're getting the email, you can actually get more money. But if you wait, you'll get less money. For example, if you take it within the first 3 hours, I think I saw one, you'll get up to $1. But anytime after that, you can only make up to about 60 cents. So make sure you jump on those surveys pretty fast. The next thing is that you can do to maximize your earnings is check PaidViewpoint daily. So I don't know if other people have had this experience, but for me, every time that I check it, pretty much every day, I always have at least one trait survey available to do. So every day I check and I do the survey and I get that amount of money. So that's an easy way to get some extra money. And lastly, you don't have to just take the surveys on your computer. They have a mobile website that works on iPhone or Android, so you can take surveys from your phone. And if you do have an Android, they actually have an app, so you can take surveys through that. So you don't have to wait until you're at a computer. Whenever you have some downtime, you can check in with PaidViewpoint from your phone. So I want to go into how payments work. So PaidViewpoint lets you withdraw your earnings through a couple of different ways. They definitely have PayPal and Amazon gift card and Walmart gift card, and I believe they have some other gift card places that sometimes change, but I've only used PayPal myself, so it's the only thing I'm going to be talking about. So I'll just go ahead and show you my earnings. So I always use PayPal, like I mentioned. To withdraw your earnings the first time, you need to get your account minimum to $15, and then you can request a payout. The second time you request a payout, you only need to get your account to $10, and then for the third payout and beyond, you only need to get to $5 to withdraw your earnings. So once you get those first few payments, you can start withdrawing your earnings at $5, which is amazing. With PayPal, I don't know if the other ones work like this, but with PayPal, I always get my earnings after I request them within 24 hours. I've never had an issue getting paid with them. It's always been the correct amount. PaidViewpoint doesn't take a fee or anything for requesting a payment through PayPal, so you don't have to worry about that. Like I said, no issues with PayPal and PaidViewpoint. So here's my payment proof. As you can see, I've used them for a while. I've made over $200 with just this website. I haven't really checked it so much this year, but I'm already up almost $8, so that's good enough for me. As far as when I first started using it, I actually started using PaidViewpoint, I think 8 years ago, I want to say. And this website looked just like this. And it just looked so old to me, and I was kind of like nervous about it, so I actually stopped using it until about a year ago, or maybe a year and a half ago. Then I started using it again, and I've made these earnings, and it's become one of my favorite survey websites. So there you go. If you're interested in making extra money, I highly recommend PaidViewpoint. I will leave a link in the description. I hope this review and walkthrough was helpful. If you're interested in videos about making money through side hustles, online business, or work from home jobs, I would love it if you subscribed. I try and do a video at least once per week. Thank you so much for watching.